Alright. Welcome, non-existent stream chat. We're playing the StarCraft 2 Rouglike mod today. Raynor has gone rogue, I should say. Alright, we're going to pick the rogue class, and we're going to play on the 4 curses difficulty. Alright, so if you don't know how this mod works, basically a modder called Red Frog turned the StarCraft Wings of Liberty and the Heart of the Swarm campaigns into roguelikes, or roguelites, I'm not sure which. And basically, each mission has a challenge that you can choose. In this case, Alpha here is a Mega. There's a slowed down Megalisk chasing Raynor at all times. And then every once in a while, depending on how far you get in the mission, you get a curse. And the curses can range from quite a bit to buffing up enemies to nerfing your own units and skills. Yeah, so we're playing the Rogue class, which is basically focused on cloaking your units and spellcasting, I believe. So we get early access to ghosts and spectres here. So each mission we can select talents. So here we've got Ambush, Ghost, Spectres, Wraiths, and Banshees gain plus 25% damage on their next attack while cloaked every 2 seconds, up to a plus 400% bonus. Or Backstab, your units deal 25% damage while cloaked. I think I'm going to take Backstab here. Alright, and here are our first real curses. So we've got Juggernaut Chitin, Going Rogue, and Fiendish Fortitude. I think early on, Juggernaut Chitin is probably the way to go. Simply because, like, it can be pretty easily countered by things like Marauders. Whereas, you know, something like 20% health, if we don't have an extra 20% damage output, that's a bad idea. Ooh. So yeah, we're just clearing the mission as normal. Nothing special here. And basically, yeah, you just want to clear every mission. So here we go. I think we take Backstab again. 50% damage while cloaked is kind of insane. So we can cloak here, and my Ghost now 2 shots Marines. Pretty broken there. Just target down the Vikings. Easy. So we get Stimpaks, Super Heroic, or Vanish. Now Super Heroic might seem really good, but for this class you don't actually get a lot of heroic units. So I'm thinking if we go Vanish, because the next 2 missions have 0 detection, it acts as like a Stimpak. And then the early on strategy for this is to ban curses that you don't want to see. So things like Armor Shredder is really bad, and Worker Harassment is just annoying. No one wants to see Deathless Propaganda. And then Carrion Swarm is pretty much like 4 free talents. And then you never want to take Supply Disruption unless you're playing one of the like something like Bard or Druid. So we take supermassive here. And that's it. That's the first mission done. Alright. Mission number 2. So as you can see here, I've got the vanish ability and to cloak for 20 seconds, which is really, really good because remember it boosts our damage by 50% as well. And with missions that you know have no detection, you can literally just like do this, right? So yeah, as you can see, the Marines deal 9 damage. For reference, that's the same as a War Pig mercenary. Now I don't quite have the health, but like the damage is really, really insane. Really insane quite early on. Alright, everyone should be ready. Yeah, so hopefully now get a certain number of re-rolls every attempt, right? Or every mission we get like 1 re-roll a mission. I think we just keep taking backstep here. And basically, we want to use those re-rolls if we can at the end of a quest chain. Because what that will do is allow us to roll for pretty much exclusive legendaries. Alright. And, or we can roll for high level talents, I should say. Which is pretty good because they're described as game breaking in the docs. And I would certainly agree with that. Certainly agree with that assessment. Now that's my achievements page. Now the curse here is product with a stick. The Dominion can't help but mess with the artifact. It periodically releases sonic storms. These size storms are really, really annoying. Do not recommend. Do not recommend trying to trying to play with them. Alright, so we're just gonna continue building up here. This is the most boring part of the start of any run. Just trying to get the run off the ground. But as far as I'm aware, we don't get like Spectre upgrades until we unlock the Spectre, or the Ghost rather, right? Oh, I don't think we just keep taking backstab. And none of these are bannable, so we'll just select Carrion Storm. Nice, nice, nice. So yeah, basically that's the goal. We're just gonna keep on building up, and now, yeah, we deal double damage when cloaked. Like, and there's like, I looked a little bit at the docs. There's ways to get like massive cloak on everything. Like the medic can cloak, and the medic can also cloak other units as well. So I'm thinking, because a medevac can also has the same abilities, right? So I'm thinking if we rush straight to the ghosts, we'll be able to get as many ghost upgrades as possible, and we'll be able to hopefully, famous last words, hopefully get like class abilities, because class abilities are generally the best things, like have the best modifiers that you want to get. Alright, so we're just going to send Mr. Ghost here. And the target we want to nuke here is just here, because that has the siege tank there. Alright, that should be enough. It's not going to stop me from saving though. Yep, so we just want to keep stutter stepping around. Alright, and that should be pretty easy cleanup here. Target down. Try some micro, as you do. Ow. Awesome possum. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Alright. Sit back is really nice. All of this is really nice, actually. I think I'm going to take Tech Reactor. And then we always want to take these like small upgrades here. Ban that one. And one roll of Swarming Reinforcements is kind of fine here. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get the really broken upgrade, which is a shame. Not much you can do about that. That being Camouflage, which allows you to, turn your buildings invisible for a small gas price. Which is a shame, because it actually just makes this mission free. So, Sticky Claws, the Zerg have stolen the artifact. Great. So, it's always better to defend up top here. Back to high ground. Dark as Finley. Easy. Grab on there. Alright. And generally, in my experience, this is pretty much all you need this early. Like 4 bunkers, like I'll get bunkers here and bunkers here and bunkers here and a bunker here, but like these 4 here, that's pretty much all you need. So yeah, you might notice our damage output will noticeably drop here, and that's simply because of the nature of, you know, the run we're doing here. Nice. I'll probably just sit those guys there for now. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make a Ghost Academy and send out the Ghosts, but for now, the Marines do the job. Now there will be a trigger here, or a voice line I should say. I've played this game way too much. Multiple air bogeys detected, ETA right the hell now, by Tigers. And when that happens, oh, I'm so good at this. Yep. So once I see them here, supply blocked. They should be any second now. There they are. Now we don't want to lose anything, so we'll just cloak. Easy does it. Oh, supply blocked, so should actually get some extra supply. Now this mod is definitely designed for you to get all the bonus objectives, so that's what we're going to make sure we do. And I'm not quite sure what we want to buff, so it's generally better to pick one debuff, I guess, or buff to the enemy, whether it be swarming reinforcements for extra enemy attack size or, you know, what have you. I'm not quite sure which one I want to pick at the moment, which is why we're just picking all the generic curses here. Yeah, which is nice. So we can just sit here. Ah, yes, there we go. And once those are done, we just run over this way here. Sorry, Miss Medic. Oh, that was really bad timing. And I'll just run up here, because this is where the last bonus objective spawns. And you guys can just wait there. Grab one of those, grab one of those. And we just want to keep on building up here. Like I said, even in this mod where the mod can get significantly difficult, this is always a snooze fest here. Alright, so just keep building up, building up, building up. Alright, nice and simple. And I have to say, I mean, just based on my achievements, you can probably infer this is probably my favorite mod. I think this is probably the best mod in StarCraft 2 at the moment. And I mean, to be fair, I thought that when if I like do this, I don't really think it makes a difference. But I thought that when I played the Kerrigan Has Gone Roguelike, that was really fun. But this just like blows it out of the water. Oh, we might as well. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can bust the bases, because I'm kind of bored, so might as well. Alright. Actually keep 2 over there. Nice. We probably don't need medics, but I'll take medics anyway, because our goal is to never really be fighting outside of Cloak here. Cloak is really, really good, if you couldn't already tell, especially in this mission. Like, especially things like Welcome to the Jungle. Like, Welcome to the Jungle, they still don't have detection, right? So... yeah, we do have to claim the artifact, but that should be pretty easy with the guys that spawn here. We should be able to... Alright, here we go. Oh, I hate all of these. To be honest, these all kind of suck. I'll take dual fusion wielders. And I also hate all of these. Obviously, we don't want to get oversight because, well, more overseers means more detection. So I think we re-roll once here. We can ban pull the boys, and we'll ban bullets from the lowest bidder eventually. But we can just take carrion swarm here. And here we go. Yep. So I'm pretty sure we just take camouflage here, even though orbital strike is really, really, really good. I don't think we need it this early. So we just take camouflage, select all bunkers, and then we literally can't be touched now. Like, that's it. The game is over. So that's just it. So I've made a mistake. Whoops. Oh well, that's fine. Just make one of those. Yeah, but now we literally can't be touched. Like, at all. Guess we'll just keep building these though. And we'll train a ghost. Because we gotta get to the artifact. So generally, the game expects you to clear this base, right? And usually, I would actually be quite tough. But because this game has no idea how to deal with detection early on, because it's simply not designed for it, we can just, you know, walk through everything with our ghost whenever he's finished building. Yeah, I mean, let me know if you've played this this mod down in the comments. Oof. And then let me know, you know, what was your favourite class? Did you enjoy it? Because this will be going up on YouTube. Yeah, you know, did you think some of the classes were too OP? Like, I played the Mad Genius class, and that one was so ridiculously broken it wasn't even funny. We'll see if that ghost survives, and if he does, he'll become the next Kerrigan after Heart of the Swarm. Yeah, this is so stupid. And keep in mind, because I'm thinking that we're going to have to be quite defensive here, we probably need bunker upgrades, bunker and siege tank upgrades, which I mean, I'm fine with that. I love bunker and siege tank upgrades, but I digress. Seriously, what's the point of being able to build a mercenary compound at this point? Like, it does nothing. So yeah, at this point, because this swarm hasn't evolved overseer technology, we win here. Like, we literally can't be beaten. So, our wait, there are. How did I not ever notice this? The bonus objectives have explanations. Huh, you learn something new every day. But yeah, this should be pretty free. Pretty free indeed. So yeah, we're probably going to be looking at the Hive Mind emulator. No, that's not it. The defensive version of the Hive Mind emulator. The Psi Disruptor. We're going to be looking at the Psi Disruptor here. And this guy's still chilling over here. Oh wait, they have a single spore. Like in the back of their base, where it would actually be useless against a cloaked assault. Yeah. So this is why I'm thinking of buffing damage here. Because like they honestly just can't. They can't touch defenses. Like, I'm not sure when they start sending overseers with attack waves. But like, I know the dig is completely free because they never send detection. They never send detection towards your base, right? Like I think they have observers in their main base, but like they never send observers to actually attack you. So yeah, getting those could be quite OP. But at least we don't have to worry about it being impossible. I think with cloaked units we can never actually soft lock ourselves. I think there'll always be a way through. Yeah, this guy is definitely definitely getting left behind, even though I could literally just walk him back to my main base. Oh, he died. Oh, that's a shame. Rip Kerrigan 2.0. Maybe next time. So yeah, as you can see, there's literally like no challenge here. Alright. 3, 2, 1. I don't really want any of these. So we'll re-roll. These two are really, really good. But I'm wondering if I want to go for like a class talent instead of just something generic. So we'll keep re-rolling here. Of course we got it. Okay, so if I pick multi-class, I get a second class from a list of 3 classes. I don't get to pick those classes, right? And it makes class, like, obviously once you get to the late game, it's super, super OP, especially because you got it early. But it makes it really... But it makes it really difficult this early on, which is why I'm going to pick multi-class. Army of the Dead. When an enemy unit is killed by an ally unit, it has a chance equal to 20 times its supply to summon an infested. Construction efficiency of buildings costs 25% less resources. Your static defense buildings cost 35% less resources. Allows SCVs to build hybrid labs. I'm going with construction efficiency, because it never take Mirror's bargain. It's a trap. It allows you to turtle forever with like hive mind emulators and side disruptors and all that good stuff. This is gonna be ridiculously broken. Like, I can already feel it. Like, it doesn't even matter. Anyway, so we also get a talent shop where we can buy a bunch of extra things, and we can have ridiculously good engineering bays, super cloak. Again, the ability to enter super cloak for 10 seconds for 30 energy. Super cloak gives undetectable and invulnerability, but affected units cannot attack. That doesn't actually seem very good, so we're just going to buy titanium plating for extra 2 armor and more gun, because more gun is good. And we're then going to head to Monolith. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the planetary fortress here, which is a shame, because planetary fortress rushing this mission is hilarious. But you know what? We will do what we can. So we'll do this. Make a bunker. Because remember, we can just cloak everything, so it literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, and I mean, because we don't... Shut up, Jewel. Be quiet. Why are you so loud? Anyway. Jewel, it's like 3 a.m. No, the Marauders don't get cloak. That's a shame. Here we go. SCVs build structures in 30% less time. SCVs gain permanent cloak. Permanent cloak is really good here. And we don't care about salvaging structures. We're never going to do it. So... Alright, we can just do that. Now the good news is we should just be able to walk to the end of the mission. Not really, because I believe this Protoss base is actually quite competent. But like everything else, bro. Sorry about that. Okay. So we can just keep building up here and building up here. And like I said, we can pretty much never ever be touched now. To combine that, our units or our SCVs are also cloaked, so we could just, you know, pretty much defend everything forever. At least on this mission. Okay, just do that. Need more minerals and fast. Where does it hurt? Alright, just keep macroing. I think like 4 barracks is what we need here, and plus they are all pretty cheap here. Now the unfortunate thing is that despite the fact that my buildings are cloaked, it doesn't look like they're getting any extra damage, which is a shame, but I can't imagine my static defense, of which I only have the missile turret at the moment, doesn't. I'll be very surprised if it doesn't get extra damage, because that would be, I mean, it'd be kind of weird, right? Grab a couple of more orders. Yeah, so I think we can just, you know, go whenever needed. Grab those. Grab that. And yeah, now it's just time. Should have plenty, and I'm on a macro like it's StarCraft 1. Individual building clicks. Grab some medics as well. Yeah, I mean, so I've got an effective 8 barracks production here, which is nice. And like I said, redstone is going to be up next. And redstone should honestly be pretty chill, I reckon. Just get some more marauders. Probably didn't need this many barracks. I reckon only like 2 barracks. 2-3 barracks was plenty. But it's fine. So, our next Zerg attack wave is going to be here soon. Nice. And I reckon we can just... get going here. Although I definitely need medics. Now, as you can see here on the mini map, there's like six stone guardians. That's what these white dots are. Yeah, so we want to not, pretty much, we want to not look at the screen while we're macroing, I guess, is the best way to put it. So we want to just like attack move in, which could be really annoying. But you know what, I'm actually pretty confident. So let's see, does my... Still supply blocked. So yeah, these stone zealots only come alive when you look at them. And they don't deal much damage, but they are annoying to deal with, I guess is the way to put it. So let's take a look. So this missile turret does 12 damage, and if I cloak it, it does 12 damage because it says your units specifically. Okay, I see how it is. But you know what, my units dealing double damage when they're cloaked is ridiculously good. Especially once I get the medic ability and the medevac ability. Like, oops. I shouldn't have kept the door open there. Actually, I should just like back up and wait for cloak to come off cooldown, I guess. Crap, and I looked at a stone golem. Oh, that's probably not good. It probably saw me because this guy's a detector. Whatever, not hard to clear. Yep, so just keep clearing. Alright, that's 3. We've got like 1 more to go. Cat, I already fed you. Alright. That was annoying. Just like not, please. Alright. Alright, there we go. Nice and simple. And we can just Might as well look at all these guys, there's no reason not to. Here we go. I mean, just take ultra capacitors. More attack speed is always nice. Jill, I'll feed you properly in like 40 minutes. You were way too early. What did I just say, cat? Oh. Nice. And this should be entirely free now. Like, because we literally have killed 6 stone zealots before at once. So somehow these are stronger, I guess. Whatever, it's fine. Cleared it. Bunker of Doom. Kill the target biological unit. Summon a hybrid Reaver on your side. No. Allied buildings gain +1 range or 10%, whichever is higher. Yeah, high sec auto tracking is broken as fuck. And we're gonna ban Carrion Swarm. And I guess we'll take Arms Race. And I hate all of these, so we're re-rolling. I'll take Arms Race. So now we really need to get the side disruptor. It's probably my favorite building in this mod. It is like so good. So thankfully we can pick up mercenaries for free. Don't have to worry about that. And talent shop. So I think in this case we just want to get all the common talents here. Yeah, and we can freeze impending deadline because it's actually quite good. And now we head to Redstone. Probably one of the hardest early game missions. Yeah, one of the hardest early game missions. So we're not going to play this mission like usual because I absolutely hate sitting around for 8,000 minerals. So we're just going to clear up here. Got like 1 gas because we're not going to go. Here we go. Bringing out the big guns doesn't actually do much. Weapons of the Final War is not as good as usual. So I think I'm going to re-roll here. Yeah. And we'll take backstab again, will help the most in this case. So just keep going. Yeah, so thankfully these Reapers also have the Vanish ability, which is super good. Like super good. We'll grab 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, first thing we need to do, we should just get some extra resources. I'm jumping over here and here. Nice. I'll send these guys. I'm gonna jump over here. Perfect. Perfecto. Nice. Bang, bang, bang. Jump over here. Grab one. I want to wait here. You should be 1. You should be 4. Yep, so we want to focus mostly on Reapers and probably Reapers, Medics and Marines here. That's my general comp. Now, if you're wondering why I'm hanging out over here, the first attack wave comes from this direction. And I know that because I've played way too much of this game. Brutalisk will be free with Marines because Marines can turn invisible. Just get like a wave of those guys, a wave of those guys, and the rest Marines because I can't macro. Now just waiting for the first attack wave. Should be over here, I guess. Matt, like, don't worry about it, bro. I'm just gonna wipe out the Zerg. That's the goal here. Get over here. Get up there. Get over here. Over here. Give me like... Oh, back it up. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait for Vanish to come off cooldown because it's like the best ability in this game. Go. Grab over here. Grab these guys. Get on here. Nice, and as you can see, cleared this base pretty easily. Pretty easily here today. Grab like more Marines. Okay. Alright. And we can just get more Reapers here. And then you're almost done. Almost done. We can absolutely clear out. It's kind of strange to me that... Whatever. Come on, come on. You know what? Might as well clear up here first. Might as well. Oh, I just almost killed all my own medics. That would have been embarrassing. Grab like a dozen of those. 1, 2, 3. Float over here. Alright, let's go. Nice. Nice, nice. Take Stimpack here. Why not? I like Stimpack. I like Stimpack. And then we'll just get the rest of the guys over here. What do you mean? What? Bro. How did you guys get past me, you dicks? Whatever. Get rid of all these and all these. Alright. Now with Stimpack and Vanish, it should be easy enough to push through here. Done. Like, Tosh, don't even trip, bro. That's fine. Done. We take Bunker here. Spiked Barricade is nice. Can ban Stimpack Addiction. Don't really need it. And we can reroll once here. Fuck. Guess we'll take Going Rogue. That was annoying and kind of bad. Alright. Talent shop. Oh wow. We can get the Draken Laser Drill. Are you joking? This early? That's really nice. We can get Project Fat Man. All these are actually really nice here. I guess we can freeze the Draken. We'll take the Fat Man. Because eventually nukes are going to be really, really good. Here's the hard one. So Belshire. But the good news is that we can probably harvest like all of them all at once we get set up. So we don't actually need escorts because they don't send detection. And I hate this one, but I'm going to take it anyway. Ah, so there's going to be a bunch of hallucinations running around. Won't change much because, you know, well, it doesn't change the damage output, I should say. So, we're not going to be going Goliaths here, because we're pumping all our upgrades into Marines. Duh. So, we just got to build up. I keep building up. Just keep making Marines, bro. Yeah, so we'll probably be able to get like these 7 here. We do want a nuke because We want to bust open the detection here, and then we can just clean up with Marines, right? Make a medic. Yeah, I know we're supply blocked. Calm your farms. Nice. So at this point we only want one nuke because nukes are kind of expensive. Yeah, like 2 or even 3 goes to get him, means would be way overkill. Like we'll just keep vanish, because eventually, once we can build like ghosts and specters like reliably, like way more reliably, and they have their permanent cloak, that's when we'll like truly snowball, which is why we're going to keep stacking the backstab ability, because like we're already at like 125%. Yep, just make all those. Let's go. Move some of these guys out. Get absolutely fucking owned, I guess. What the hell? Why? Come on, SCVs, you really gotta... Nope, you need to turn off auto repair. Well, that went well. Make 4 of those. Seriously, can I just... Fine, I'll let them seal it off. Psych. Where's this probe? There it is. Yep. Alright, that should max that out. Now we can focus on building the army. Alright. Bro, what SCV are you talking about? What is this? Okay. I hate this mission. It's gotta be like... Yeah, you know what? They can have that one. I don't care about that one. Yeah, like one ghost. Alright. Yeah, let's just keep getting more Marines. Your job, Ghost, your job is going to be to nuke this base here. Alright. Now we can slightly move off the map. And that's also, my nukes are really, really good here. Okay, maybe we can get... Bruh. Get an extra one of those. Okay, you know what? I'm sick of this bullshit. Yep, I just need more Marines. That's the answer. How am I always supply blocked? I don't understand that. How am I always supply blocked here? Damn it. Jewel, I've literally already fed you. Stop being greedy. Alright, so we just want to save up here. Don't care about that one. Seriously, bro. You fucking idiot. Oh, I hate that curse already. Oh yeah, that's right. My buildings take forever to salvage. Whatever. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, alright, fine. Like, if I could just take this center base, I'd literally be fucking fine. Yep. I have a plan though. Get over here.